Well, hello everybody. I know there's nobody here yet, and I might not get any. So the idea of this is to just run trains a bit. So I think we better start. Hi, Lee. You're the first. Right, I'm primarily this is running trains, so you can chat. But as I say, as I use my computer for both the SteamYard and for controlling the trains, it could be difficult. All right. So I think the first thing is to start the Staycation Express. Rachel did a live stream for Class 40, and that was actually on the front of a rail tour called the Staycation Express, and I've made a very loose representation of that. If I can find the right logo, I must have gone past it. Hello, Peter Dixon. How are you? Right, hang on, I can't. Oh, there we are. Right, so we'll start the Class 40 first. Hello, Overdene Station. Right, so cold start, I think, is it? I don't know yet. Yes, let's do a cold start. I've been sitting in the station all night. Now, I know this isn't going to be very good with the sound, I can't help that, but you get the rough idea. And I also need to start the Class 40, which is at the other end. So I'll do the same with that, although you probably won't hear it. You've seen the superbikes, Peter, have you? Yeah, it's a shame that I quite enjoy watching the Tour de France. Pretty good. Hello, Frank. Right, well, I think they're all running, so I think it's about time to get them moving. So I think they both need to go forward, which is always a good idea, isn't it? So because I've got two separate locos on the same train, I can't, although you can pair them on the Railmaster, it's not great. They all have their difference, so I tend to individually control them. So the way I do this is I'll start the Class 40 off, or I'll get it running, and then I'll do the same with the 47, and hopefully they'll both run in the same direction. And there we go. Now I can't actually see what you're seeing at the moment. I think the double O hammer would do quite well, actually, Peter. As long as it's made of rubber. I better change the signals, haven't I? Hang on, I've got to move that over there. Oh dear, hang on. Oh, this looks fine. That one I want? No, that one I want. Okay, change the signal, there we are. Wait for a red light. Oh dear. Right. So I think what I'm going to do, because of the broadband and it's not yeah, I know what you were saying, Lee. Yeah, it's a nice double O. Yeah, I'm not saying it can't be a double O hammer. I'm just saying it should be made out of rubber. Won't do any damage then, will it? If you've ever had a hammer hit your finger or your head or whatever, it hurts. So a rubber one should be pretty good. So this is running reasonably well. So I think we'll have we'll take the cold starts off, and we'll have the very feeble air horn on the Class 47. I think you only just heard that. It's right by this, what's the name? So I think the one on the 40 is a bit better. Yeah, that's a bit noisy, isn't it? So as you can see, I've gone back to my original camera, basically because it gives you a better view of the layout, doesn't it? Albeit not all of it quite, but it's kind of everything, can we? So this is running quite well. So the Class 40 is about right. I noticed in the Staycation Express the 4 main carriages were actually all first class type of HST type, but obviously got more modern, probably Mark III or something, even Mark IV. And then it had a more modern Pullman carriage, you know, the great Pullman carriage. So I just used my normal one and done that. And then the Class 47 is not really like it. Well, the livery isn't, you know, wrong livery, but it's a 47. So, and they're both railroad, of course, so no lights, but they're running quite well, aren't they? So pretty good. Hello, Eric. I've just been looking at a bit of your latest update. I saw the new bits and that you've got and what you're waiting for. I haven't seen the running session bit, but they look to go it's all running well. So I probably will comment later on, right? But I thought I'd get up here and do this while I've got the time. So I assume it's about 9 o'clock where you are, is it, at night? Yeah, it'll be about 9 o'clock. 8 minutes past 9, I would say. I've got it right. It's not looking too bad on the thing. I don't know what's your signal like. Is it pretty bad or reasonable? Is it sort of teleporting down the track, like teleporting down the track, or is it running reasonably well? I have got all the stuff out that I had last night with Alan's screen, so I'm hoping it won't be too bad. But the upload speed was a bit slower. So good. Well done, Eric. Yeah, good. Yeah. Not bad. Hello, Wyvern. Thank you for coming. Amazing how many people find you, isn't it? I've got 6 now. You've only been going 10 minutes. Well, less than 10 minutes, so pretty good. So the idea for the new ones that have come, the idea of this is, as you saw in the information, if you bother to read it, is the tennis, the cycling's finished in France, the Tour de France, and I've got an afternoon with nothing to watch, so I come up here and play trains. It is ostensibly me playing with my trains, right, which is really what we do all this work for, isn't it, so we can play trains. I think sometimes people forget that, you know, it's all making it and looking after it and changing it, and you never really see them run, so you're seeing them run. So I'm going to do one at a time, hopefully to make the picture a little bit better. Hello, John. No, nobody knew I was on, John. I just did it off the top of my head because, as I've said in the description, the Tour de France is finished. So I've got nothing to watch this afternoon, and the trains are all sitting up here from last night. And I thought, why not go and have a game? And I thought, okay, well, perhaps people would like to watch. So that's what I've done. So you should be my moderator, isn't it? But on this Streamline, it's not showing, but it's whether you've got the chance of doing that. I don't know. As you can imagine, I'm jiggling between 2 lots of desktops, you know. Got trains on one and what's your name on the other. You get a ping on your phone, do you, Peter? God, blimey, I didn't know my arm was that long, to be honest, but there we are. But obviously it works. Okay, well, good. Yeah, yeah. What, yours, Eric, or mine? Oh, it's streaming, yeah. It's all right, is it? Well, if it's all right in Australia, we should be okay. You keep losing me on and off, John. So that might be something your end. If Eric in Australia's getting a good picture and that, then good. Obviously the sound won't be very good. It never is. Certainly with the diesels. I think the diesels don't come out as well as the steam trains, do they? So hope you can, hope John, you can carry on watching. So I think what I'll do now is I'm going to, what am I do? I'm going to pull it into the station. Yeah, I'll pull it into the station where it left from. And we'll see how we go. So we've got 8 on there. Thank you, everybody. I don't know if I've missed anybody. It's a better picture than last night. That's interesting, Ivan. Great, good. Yeah, good. Right, I'm just going to move the name over you lot and maximise it. Right, so everything moves when you minimise everything on this Rowan Master. So it's quite difficult to stop this because what I usually do is I just kill the 47 at the back and that stops the 40 going, and then I just turn the 40 off. But I will try and slow it down, but we might have a few problems. We'll see how we go. So they're both running at the moment on Railmaster 8 miles an hour, which I think we're going a bit faster than that, but anyway, take it all with a pinch of salt on this. I'm going to start slowing down the 47, so I'm going to go down to 7 miles an hour. And then I'm going to slow the 40 down to 7 miles an hour and see if it can get round the bend. And it's coming along, and I think we need a horn, don't we, to show we're coming into the station. So I've taken the 47 down to 6, and you can hear the 40 is slipping a bit now. I'll slow that down, and I'll slow the 47 down, and I'll stop the. There we are, not too bad. Don't know what you think. Yeah, it does sound like it's underwater. Okay, so that is no good where it is at the moment because I won't be able to run the St Germans or the diesel rail car, sorry, the 101. So I'll just move it forward a bit more if I can. I didn't think the steamer sounded as bad, Peter. Okay, right, let's bring that up. I'll just see if I can move them forward slightly. Won't be any finesse in this. That's not work. It's too far the other way now. It's not an absolute science. Right, I'm just going to cheat and hand to God. Hello, everybody. Right, just need to come back this way a bit, hopefully. That should do us. High trains everywhere. Right, so the Staycation Express has finished for the day, and he stopped in the station at the platform because there was a parcel for the driver. So that's why he moved forward afterwards. So we'll take the sound off. So I think the next one to do will be, we'll do the Flying Scotsman, I think. So let's twiddle back a bit. Too far. There we are. So we'll get the underwater sounds going. And the passengers are getting in the carriages. And the old fella's got to shovel the coal. Don't know whether you can hear this or not, peoples. So guard's going to blow his whistle. There we are. And we'll stick the injector on. Okay, and I think we'll make a move away from the station. A little bit of a whistle. And away it slowly goes on its journey. Little wheel slip. Because it's a heavy train. Not the way it sort of just goes dead after the wheel slip. Another train going through a red light. Oh, just changing time. Right, I'm back with you peoples. So what we got? Anything? We've got 11, we've got 12 on there. Right, where was I? Have you changed everywhere? Hope you like it. Here's John. You just sent me a heart. Very nice of you. Yeah. I put that up from Piccadilly for you, Eric. Are you talking about the driver in the Flying Scotsman, Eric? With the bacon and egg? Yeah, I don't think they're allowed to cook bacon and egg when they're actually running on a passenger train. I think they tend to do that in the in the yard, in the sidings, when they're getting the steam up, I would think, wouldn't they? They might do it at the end of the day, I don't know, possibly. Yes, okay, Eric, good. I suspect there's a bacon and egg one in there somewhere, I'll have a look. Perhaps when we put it into the station when he's finished for the day and all the passengers have got out, he'll be able to have a thing, but he probably want to get home and have his tea. Anyway, like John's comment. So, do you think this works as a thing? I know if I had better broadband, it would obviously be better. I mean, my picture on my computer is perfect, but I'm sure yours aren't. Is the Flying Scotsman careering down this track in fits and starts? No, I don't think so, John. I think there's only one to go around, isn't it? You've only got one, I think, to give away, haven't you? So you've already given it to me, so you've had it. Yeah? I might say you're heartless, but I didn't say that because you're a nice chap. So, I take it, John, you're not got any work today. I think you might be at work today, but obviously not, unless you're at your tea break, lunch break. Look, we've lost a couple. And he's gone back to work. Maybe. Or don't like the trains clearing down. So was Peter's assumption that the steam trains sound worse than the diesels correct, everybody, or not? Or have you all gone to sleep? Yeah, I can get the stuff, John. Annoying, isn't it? I've been pretty lucky with mine. They've all sort of come when they're meant to come. Albeit sometimes with a bit of a wait from Hattons I've had. And no, the shirt is right now, but not too bad. Certainly not as bad as you're having at the moment. Obviously, when you pre-order something, you never know how long. I'm still waiting for 2 of mine. Well, 3 of mine, really. 2 from Hornby and 1 from Hattons. Whether I'll ever get them, I don't know. You can't go on like that, John. No, I'm sure you can't. It must be worrying. Can you? I suppose you can't go and get some other work, not connected to the agency, because then you wouldn't be available for the agency. It's a bit of a sticky wicket, isn't it, when you're with an agent? Are you only with one agent, or can you be on other agents' books, shall we say? I don't know. I've never really worked on Well, I only went self-employed for a little while once I was made redundant in '92, and that wasn't for very long. I did get a job in the end, but I think it was a whole different ballpark then, wasn't it? Still bad, but not like it is at the moment. I think. Look, we've lost another one. Oh dear. Come on. I would think, John, that your agent will have a lot of people on its books for the original workload that it would expect. And at the moment, there isn't that workload, perhaps. So how long can you go on for? That's the important thing, isn't it? You work for free agents. Oh, right, okay, good. And none of them have got anything for it. Right, okay. Thank you very much. It's supposed to be about trains, isn't it, really? So, I think we'll stop that line of questioning, John. You'll be pleased to know. But I hope it picks up there. It's very easy for us retired people, isn't it? It must be awful at the moment. Must be. I'm glad I'm not employed still. I'd be laid off, if you think. I would imagine. Mine's blind. Right. I do up the rail mark again and do a bit of shenanigans with these. So I think the old Flying Scotsman's had a good run. So we'll draw him into the station again. Perhaps we'll do a berth through it first. And then we'll have to see if we can find the bacon and egg, won't we? So the secret of this is to try and get all the carriages on the platform, which isn't easy. Near enough there, I think, now. I think that'll do. So we'll have a little whistle. And so we need all the passengers out, don't we? So doors slamming. Right, they're all out. Right, okay, so it's time for breakfast. Here we go. I hope they don't make you all hungry. Yeah, it's all right, Lee, isn't it? As I say, I'm. Who's going? You going, Peter? You've got to cook the dinner for the wife. Well done, good man. So, thank you for coming. I hope you've enjoyed it. See how they run, and we'll get the next one, whenever that might be. And look forward to your next upload, whenever that might be. Okay. Oh, right, okay. I thought we'd finish with that, John, but thank you for letting us know about that. Yes, it's, as I say, it's bad. You like that, Eric, dear? You reckon it's cooked yet, everybody? Actually, Peter should tell us. I mean, that might be what he's going to go and cook now. Never know, do you? Be fun. Got to sound like this, Peter, and don't forget to do it on a shovel. All right? Preferably a clean one. I wonder what they clean their shovels with. Surely they don't do it with all the coal dust on it. No wonder. Anyway, I think it's cooked. I haven't got a sound with them eating it, scoffing it down, so can't do much with that, can we? So, yeah, good. Right, so the next bit is if I was going to be clever, I would decouple it and get it into the engine shed, but I'm not going to do that because I think it'll end in tears and it'll take too long. So they're going to do another trip in the morning, so they've decided to leave the train in the station. All right, so they're going to letting it die down, and a little bit of stop laps here. Let's see, and I've just had somebody's trying to phone, give me a text. So I'll have a look at that, see if it's anything important. I suspect not. Let's have a look. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. Sorry. That's. Yeah. That's absolutely. Anyway, a bit like Charlie Bishop and I at Chadwick Model Railway, getting interrupted by texts all the time. So we're all dead here a bit, aren't we? So I think we'll crank up the Class 20 diesel and give that a run. And I better turn the lights to red because nothing's running on those lines. And right down the bottom of my list, I've got a Class 20. There it is. So can we do a cold start? This is obviously a Bachmann one, so a bit different. Not according to that. Perhaps it will just do it automatically. Don't know. So anyway, we'll get it running. Yeah, sounds like a cold start, doesn't it? Oh, that's a good idea, Wyvern. Yeah, clean the shovel with steam. Yeah, they've got plenty of that about, haven't they? Hello, Bangotty Junction, Carl. Please, you could make it. As I say, it's just an impromptu me playing with the trains, really. I mean, they're all there from last night, and there's no Tour de France, so I had plenty of time, you know. That'll be the phone then. That's dead right, John. Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. Although they weren't forming in my mouth before you took them out. I hope you cleaned them before you took them. So you've got 2 Lima of these, have you, Wyvern? Yeah, I quite like it. I mean, it's got no lights, obviously, but I think if it had had lights, I probably wouldn't have bought it because of my problems with Bachmann sound decoder trains with lights. I don't, and patterns for that matter. I've done a few videos on why, and it would be nice that Railmaster would actually operate all the trains I buy or engines, but at the moment it doesn't, and I don't fancy reloading everything up and see on the off chance it might make it work. So I don't know. So I think it's ready to go. So I'll go back on Mailmaster and I tell you what, these Bachmann decoders might be very, very expensive, and they are, aren't they, that they put in them. But the actual amount of, especially on this one, there's only 16 different settings on this. They have got a guard's whistle, which I wasn't sure they had, but yes, they've got a guard's whistle, but we probably don't need it for a goods train, do we? So we'll do a short horn. Oh, we'll do the Spirix valve one for a minute. I can't hear that. Okay, doesn't seem to work very well. Okay, don't the rain couple. So yeah, we'll have a short horn. What's the other horn? Right. So I think we'll move it forward. So this one's really slow at starting off. So I'll raise it up. So I've got 3 miles an hour there, and it's going the wrong way, and it's stopped. Hang on. I think I might have a bit of dodgy track. No, it started up again. Good. No. Bit of dodgy track there. Stuck there less than it last night. Come on in, mister. Okay. Doesn't always work, peoples, as you can see. Give it a bit more oomph, shall we? Don't like it, does it? Right, see if it'll go now. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to have to definitely do the hand of God on this, aren't I? I'm going to move it beyond those points. Not the idea, I know, peoples, but there we are. Leeds must. Right, so another go. Right, so we go this time, shall we? Oh dear, I don't know. That was running all right yesterday. He's on, isn't it? Yeah. That'd be dirty wheels. Okay, we've got it going a bit. So I'm just going to clean those wheels a bit. And I know Charlie Bishop says not to use these, but they work for me. And after all, it's only Hornby track. But I don't actually have to clean the track very often, I must admit. It's pretty good. Aha! We've got a coupling hook there. Look at that fell off. Alright, go with the stop. There we are. So hopefully it will go over this bit of track now. Might use a test would be to slow it down, wouldn't it? But I don't think I will. Yeah, it seems okay now. So I will raise the speed a little bit because they need the oil desperately. They need it to do the bacon and eggs, you know. Peter Dixon needs it. Right, where are we? Where are we? I've been taking lessons from Alan, have I, Eric? And doing what? Moving trains backwards and forwards? Yeah. Well, sometimes you have to, don't you? But so they run pretty well. I don't have an awful lot of problems, to be honest. Some more than others, as I'm sure we all have, don't we? Oh, we've got 10 back again. So I did disappoint Rachel last night because she wanted me to put the hat and the 66 on. But you know, it was downstairs, and I didn't know how long Alan was going to run his stream for. Because last time John said, you know, it's too long to 2 hours, which it is quite a long time. I was really tired last night. I mean, we didn't finish till about 20 past 11, and John had already got. I think John went about 10:30, didn't you, John? Fair enough. And yeah, about 20 past 11 last night. So we did an hour and 55 minutes again. They always seem to run out to sort of 2 hours, don't they? Weird. Yes, okay, Eric. Yeah. I don't know. Perhaps Alan's been taking lessons from me. I don't know, really. No, probably not. He's been doing it longer than I, haven't he? So yes, it was pretty late, and then by the time you sort of pack the trains away and turn everything off and get downstairs, I didn't even have a cup of tea before I went to bed. I was too tired. So yeah, I did have a quick look at see what the stream looked like on the telly. Slightly disappointed. It was a bit. Even my lot wasn't that good. I mean, obviously Alan is very, very, very jerky, isn't it? But it must be annoying because, as I say, its broadband's about 7 times faster than mine on an upload. So I'm fairly happy with what I get. I mean, it's not the greatest, and I don't know what your experience is on this at this time of the afternoon. But yeah, you know, as long as you like it, and we have a little bit of a laugh with the chat, and you stay with me, it's great. And I've got 10 on, which, you know, considering it's the middle of the afternoon, well, getting on for lunchtime, isn't it? Oh, and that's too bad, isn't it? And the only other thing I found last night was I've got a very short-term memory, and if something comes into my head, I need to say it straight away. But of course, if you've got somebody else on the screen with you, excuse me, you interrupt them, and I know it's not very good. And also, I was fairly loud last night because the camera was almost right by me, wasn't it, most of the time? So yeah, I did apologise to him this morning for being a bit not turning my microphone down. Really, I'm not sure you can turn it down, but if I can, I couldn't do it. Yeah, absolutely, John. I realise that. So, I mean, it didn't really because we didn't have any moderators last night, and I haven't got any. Well, I've got you today, haven't I? You're not coming up on here as a moderator, but you probably could. Yeah, you know. I think I thought Alan. I mean, Alan was in full flow last night. He was doing really well. They're talking about Wales and, you know, his driving. Yeah, he really had a lot to say, really. So I tried to take scum then. What say? Yeah, well, yeah, you could say over and Roger and all that, didn't you? But I think some of the viewers. Hey, I got the phone ringing downstairs now. Now I know what that'll be. That'll be somebody telling me that my one of my accounts that I don't have is having money taken out. I'm sure. We'll see if they leave part of it on the answer phone, because they used to always click it before it did that, but I've had a few that have left it on, so it would be quite useful to show the authorities. But nothing seems to much happen, so I don't bother. I have phoned up a few times, but not a lot happens. And yes, I know you can't really ban the number because they choose all different numbers, don't they? The best thing they could do in the telecommunications department is to stop people being able to randomly select numbers that come up in your phone, you know, to show who's ringing. Because if they did that, then it would be the same number every time and you could ban it. So why don't they do that? Anyway, there we are, that's what I think. So, what am I going to do now? I think what I'm going to try and do is I'll slow down the class 20 to quite a slow speed, and I think I'll take the what do I do? I'll take the Staycation Express into the sidings if I can without any troubles, and we'll run the little DMU. Okay, so that's agreeable to everybody. Yeah, it was. Well, I didn't actually do much with that, Eric, because Alan was in charge of it. So I was at his behest. But yeah, I did butt in a lot, I must admit. But that's me, I'm afraid. So let's have a go at this. So I'm going to slow down. I'm going to go back on the Railmaster now. So you can get me some more comments to read when I come back. And I'll slow down the class 20 a bit. I like that sound. It sounds quite good, that. It does that. I don't know what it sounds like on the screen. So that's going around at well, 17 miles an hour. I think you'd have trouble running at that speed, I would say, but there we are. So need to change the port. I'll tell you what, I'll run it round a couple of times, and when I get it in the sidings, it won't be pretty. I'll have to stop it the normal way. So I'll do a bit of sound on the class 40. And we're going forward and we're going forward. So we'll run it round a couple of times. There's the signal. So this will probably disturb the picture a lot, I would imagine. Just check that my hand points are in the right place. Yeah, that one is, and that one is. So it's just the one on the main line I've got to switch electrically. And it's the longest siding, so it should fit quite well. Nothing in the way, no. So, good. No leads. Fine. Right, I'll let it go around once more, and then I'll switch the old switch. But as I say, it could have problems. We'll see. I don't know. I've not carried out that manoeuvre recently, so I've got no idea. So I'm going to switch the point. And you won't really see this happening, I'm afraid, but it will just disappear. So I'm going to slow down the 47 a bit. 1 mile an hour, I think. So there we go. You might hear it slipping, the 40. I don't know, no, it doesn't seem too bad. And some of my tight burns cause a problem. And obviously this is a big loco, so it can have problems with some of the curves. No, it's coming all right. Coming down the fiddle yard. It's there. Look, get the buffers. That was clever. Has it delodged it? Yes, it did. We all know what the class 40 is like to put back on the rails, especially there, where you can't see what you're doing. I do. Right. So, well, that was interesting. I didn't turn the class 47. That was running at 27 miles an hour. Didn't do anything, did it? thought it might have pushed everything off, but it hasn't. So good. Now we'll turn off the class 40 and he's going to go home now. He's had enough. So I'll come back to you. What we got? Yeah, they're silly, these people, aren't they? It's like when they say they're going to take your internet down, you know, and they don't even say what provider you've got, you know, and they don't say your name. John sounds a bit Irish. I don't know. It's not an Irish name, is it, John Warner? I mean, I've got another chap who's called Warner. He's perfectly English. No, I reckon John is English. Whether he'll tell us, I don't know. So I'm going to let we'll let the class 20 go round, and I'll stop it in the station it's just gone through first, and then I'll try and get the 101 DMU out. Okay, it hasn't had a run for a while. So bring up Railmaster again, and we need the 20, which is down the bottom here. That's it. So I did this last night to slow it in station, and it actually died before it got to where I wanted it to stop. So, and also it takes a long time to slow down this one, so you need to go in really quite slowly. Try and stop it where you want it to. See if it stops again. Looks like clean, might be all right with the. No, clean the rails, mightn't it? Now, stopped again. So there's something going on there. Never mind. I don't think that'll hurt. No, it's fine. So we'll turn the sound off if it receives the signal. Well, that sounded good. There we are, we got it there. We'll probably go right past the points now. Look, you watch. There we are. I think the hand of God might be coming into use again. So I'm just going to push that back a bit. Sorry, people. Because I don't want to have a. What's the name? That seems a bit wobbly, doesn't it? Oh, I know. It broke, and I did some. What's the name on it? There we are. That'll do. Right. So have I got any more messages? Anybody? Let's have a look. And I'll go and switch the point for the 101. Yeah, I thought you might be English through and through, John. What do the words say, John? I am not Irish, or does it say I am English? Right. So right, I'll go and get the 101 going. Oh, we've got 11, so it's not too bad, is it? So there we go. Right, 101. Of course, it's not the 101 I have to go to. It's the 66. I know, a bit perverse, but there we are. Right, and it's the yeah. So what I've got is, if I show you, I have to do it on the 66 settings, but I printed out a card with the 101 settings on, so I know the numbers I need to push to get that particular setting. So I hope you can see that all right. I don't know if you can, but it works. So I'll go and so this is the one that's actually on a bit of live dead track at the moment. So if I turn the lights on, or if I turn the sound on and the lights, when I switch the point, you'll see them all come on, but you can't really see them. That's the only problem, I think. But you'll hear it start up, hopefully. Oh dear, my head. So here we go. Right, so I need to change the point out from there. I'll put the cab light on, and it needs to go the other way. It'll go backwards. There we go. So headlight should have come on. I'm very sorry you can't see this, so we'll get it going. We'll do the whole right, where do I want for that? Door slamming is F4. Is that one? So we're getting in. F11 is the there it is. That does all that on one number. Pretty good. So let's set off. There we come. This hasn't run for months, I don't think, or certainly a month. So we could have wobbles. I need to change that point back. Yeah. Oh dear, who forgot to change the point? You needed to come into the depot to pick something up. We're now going to reverse out again. You now need to pull into the station to pick up the passengers, or the passengers on the other bit of the platform. Oh, didn't like that, did it? Let's stop. No, pretty good. I make it up as I go along, you know, people. I do. Yeah, absolutely make it up as I go along. Now, we're going to go to the end of the platform there. Now the Fat Controller will change the point that you forgot before, but he didn't forget it because it was meant, wasn't it? I think it was. So while it's picking its passengers up again, I'll come and see what you're up to. If anything, have we still got anybody? We've got 13 now. Good God. We're talking about his comment. No, that's what we get all the time, Eric. We get people that are not at all convincing and expect us to fall for the scam. And the fact that they still do it means that some people probably do, you know, don't know. On the washing machine, yeah, Irish, yeah. Well, that's right. And even if they do ring you, they would at least know your name, wouldn't they? And know what company you're actually doing, what they're selling is going to happen. So yeah, crazy. So I think the passengers have got on this train. So let's get it going the right way now. So So we want F4 again for the door slamming, and then F11 for the old buzzer. That's it. And have the short horn again. And away we pull. Hopefully this time going where we want to go. As I accelerate, you'll hear the driver change gear. I'll do it quick enough. If you're new to my channel, when I bought this train, and it's a Bachmann model, I did want two of them. I did actually order two of these, and I've done a video called "The Trains That Never Were," although not quite right because this one is. But if you want to see the hassles I had with it, or with them rather, it's all to do with why I'm running this on the Hatton 66 setting. You can have a look at that. It's quite a long time ago. But yeah, look for the trains that never were. Yeah, great fun. So I think we need to stop at the station in the corner down there, if I can do it. Not too bad. Obviously you would need a step ladder to actually get across to the platform, but there we are. It's neither here nor there. You can't see that from where you are, can you? So we'll leave him there for a minute for the passengers to disembark. I'll see what you've been up to. Oh, well done, Wyvern. They don't do it as a rule, you know, because they must get quite a few. What's the name? Well, most of them aren't English, I don't think, Eric. And in fact, some of them are probably computer generated. I wouldn't be surprised. Hello, Charleston Eastgate. Afternoon to you. We're getting ready to work, are you, Andy? Okay. Yeah. So just doing this on, you know, because the sighting's finished. We've got no Tour de France to watch, so I thought I'd come up here, and I thought, well, people might want to join me. So I hope work goes well for you, and there we go. Yeah, that could be annoying, and all. I'm not too bad here. Can't you put a sign up in your door to say no thing? I suppose they would ignore it, would they? So yeah, right. I think it's had enough time for the passengers to embark and get on. So we'll bring up the what's the name? And we need number. Excuse me. We need number 11. It's a bit more long-winded having to look at the number, what you need to push. So we're going to let that run to its next destination, and a lot of the people that got on at the last stop want to go to the park with a big swan. So let it run for a little while to get there, and then we'll stop it at the pool. So yeah, I really did think Roger was going to get it, but he really did well, didn't he? Considering he lost all that time on the second stage, getting caught by the wind, which was his fault. He would have been in yellow for quite a lot of the time, I think, if he hadn't lost that time. So yeah, I agree. But no, he did really well. And for 21 years, actually it's his birthday today. He's 22 today. Yeah, I think they would widen, don't we? Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Like you, we're being a bit, we're sort of tarring everybody with the same thing, which isn't probably true, is it? I'm sure some of you are okay. Anyway, right. So I think we're going to stop it at the halt there, if I can. And this again, I find with the backman ones, they take you've got to make sure you're going pretty slow to stop them, otherwise they run over like the 20 did. And as it's not a very big station, it would be very easy to overrun it, wouldn't it? Which I'm not saying I won't. So it's obviously longer than the platform is, but if we get both carriages there, I'll get it short. Good. There we are. So all the passengers are going to get out of there, hopefully. We need F4 for the doors slamming. Here we are. So I think most of the passengers have got off of that. So I think it now needs to go back the other way and go back into the little terminal station. So let's get it set up. I left the point at the right one. We now need to go forward. Doesn't really need the guard signal because there's no passengers on board, so he's going to go. So here we go. So here we go, peoples. Might stick on this point, we'll see. A little bit of a problem. And I'm sorry you can't see this. But on the other hand, you won't see that I'd smash it straight into the buffers. But I hope you can hear it, just about. There we are. We're there. There we are. So I'll come back to you. All is silent. What have we got? Oh, hello, Neil. Oh, just a minute. I just need to change that point. Right. So that's all worked quite well. I've not got a lot more to do now, really, I don't think. I mean, I can bring the, I suppose I could bring the 08 shunter out with the trucks that are likely to fall off, and run it round the outside track. So I might do that if you want to. How long have we been going? An hour and 11 minutes. So I'm going to go through till about 1:30, so another quarter of an hour. So and then we'll see how we're going to go. You're going, Wyvern. Okay, thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed it. And one goes and we get one in to replace you. So well done for Neil for coming at the right time. So there we are. So yeah, so I'm going to try this. So bear with me, peoples, as I think I sound like Peter Dixon here, don't I? Well, we're basically from London. All right, he's south of the river and I was north, but yeah, whatever. Probably not as bad as being from Newcastle to Sunderland, I would say. I don't know, really. What do you reckon? I don't know. Right, we want to 08. Where's 08? 20. No, there's 03. There's 08 there. Right, so we'll start him up. We'll do a cold start. He's been sitting there a while. And the point is set. And that point set. I do have trouble with these points sometimes, I must admit. So we want that set there. And we've got to avoid both the Flying Scotsman and the 20. So we need to switch across from there to there, and then from there to there. And I'm pretty sure that this will end in tears. And I need to put that one back there, don't I? There we are. So let's see how we go. So this is some coal being taken to a depot because the Flying Scots has got to go and get some more coal later on. Okay. So we take the cold start off, it will actually start then. So here we go again. So we're going forward and we'll see what happens. These have obviously got the what's the name couplings on. I can't remember the name of it at the moment. I'm sure somebody will tell me. They might come back to me. So here we go. And remember, this only does 15 miles an hour flat out, so it could take a while. So let's go a bit quicker. Or was it? No, I changed them. No, I've got the normal conventional couplings on there. It's obviously got the other coupling on the front that you probably can't see. So let's see how we go. So I think the red light is right because it should stop you going on the inner line, I think, or the outer line for that matter, and then bypass the 20. So let's go a bit quicker. This will be fun. Oh, wobbled a bit. Well, not bad. And there we are. That is successful. So I think you can go full speed now. Put the points back. Up there. Right, because I was trying to notch it up and it didn't like it. It's going flat out at the moment, isn't it? So I'm coming back to you. We'll let that run round for a little while. So what we got? I'm running my 08, Neil. How about that, mate? Is that right? Yeah, so yeah, working quite well. I quite like this. Now, I think Sam's Trains had a poll, didn't they? For he did a poll for the most detailed. I think it might have been the most detailed Hornby locomotive. I suspect it must have been, because obviously Batman and Daypole would beat it probably hands down. But this actually came out top, this 08. Whether it's actually this one or some of the others, I don't know. But yeah, he says he hasn't got one. So Sam, eat your heart out. Yeah, not you. He probably hasn't got one because Kelly would do him, wouldn't he? Wouldn't she? Oh, it doesn't like that, does it? Oh, there we go. Don't like that point. I'll reset it when it goes past. It might be that. This is a problem point. I would like to get an electro frog on that again. I think because it's worked on the other one. Right, let's just give that a twiddle. Now this has got the Hornby Mark II point motor underneath it, so it's pretty solid. So we'll see how we go. And the other thing I'll do is I'll just go and give it a little rub with the old pad, so I can get there in time. The only trouble with doing that is if I've got any nail varnish on it to help it stop it shorting out, then that might take it off. So we might find it completely shorts out on this one now. Hello, Charlton. Yeah, you can go off to work and yeah, look out for the next thing, which might be a little while. I've not got anything in the pipeline at the moment, so it might be a little bit delay. I'm getting quite busy. You know, I've got the garden to do and things like that. So we'll have to see. Yeah, look, see? Don't like that, does it? Could be dirty wheels again, I suppose. But it's usually pretty good, this 08, I must admit. You know? It's probably on a par with the Ginty, you know? Both got 3 6 wheels, aren't they? So how are we doing? So we've got about 9 minutes. There's not a lot I can do. So I think I'm going to try and run this into the sidings, I think. So I'll switch that. Or do I take it down there? Don't know. No, we'll take it on that one, I think. We'll take it down this bit here. We're going to go down here. I know you can't see it again. Sorry about that, lads. I just can't get rid. You could do with a wider angle, a fisheye lens, didn't you, like I had last night? But even that, I don't think would show it quite so well. So I'll let it run around a little bit more. See if we've got any more things. We've still got 11 on, so that's good. And let's see how it goes. Yeah, so next time round I'll switch it in. And we'll see if we get any. Well, at least it carries on, which is, you don't mind that. It's when it stops and you've got to go and do hand to God again. Well, I'll switch the old points next. There we are. And next time round it will run in and we'll see whether it sticks anywhere. It could do. Because obviously the tracks under this bridge are harder to clean, so they might be dirty, we'll see. Well, as it goes past, I think the signal should go red. Because it's not coming back that way. Here we are. So excuse me for ignoring you, but I need to be in control. I've got to be in the cab to drive it. We'll keep it going full speed while it goes over the problem point. As I said, when it was downstairs this layout, this loco would hit the platform with its rods that stick out a long way. Almost, even though the HST carriages went through with no problem, this wouldn't. I think he's picking up, he's stopping to pick up a token to go into the sidings, all right? Here we go. Well, I didn't mean to go that way, but never mind, we are going that way. There we are. That'll do. I'm down there. Lovely. start slowing down. Finished for the day. We're going to go and have some lunch. Well, yeah. So there we are, peoples. I'll change that point back so that we don't get any errant trains. So cleared the decks a bit. So I'm going to come back to you if anybody's still here. Oh, we've lost one yet. Right, what we got? Yeah, I'm Frank. I'm wary of that as well. I mean, I do edit as well on this computer. So if this computer goes, I'm up the Swanee without a paddle, aren't I? And also both lots of software, i.e. the Railmaster, and are tied to this computer. So I think it's an awful flaming hassle. You know, you've got to. I don't know quite what you have to do to thing. I think you have to go through to Hornby and fiddle around, and I suspect you have to do the same with the what's the name. So yeah, I hope you get it fixed. You're going to get another machine, so it's probably a good idea. I think Alan could do with a new machine down in his shed, couldn't he? So we get a better picture, because that was pretty jittery last night. Yeah, I've got a desktop as well, Frank, downstairs in the bedroom. I wouldn't actually probably bring it up here to run it. I'd just get it sorted. And if it went, I'd probably just buy a new computer and start again, and then get this one sorted and just do little bits on that, maybe. So I think, peoples, we're about there now. And you might as well stay and watch me shut it down. So first of all, we'll turn off Railmaster. No, I will do when I get to the right page. There we are. And I usually check that all my points are where I want them to be, although they do reset when it comes on, which is why I try not to have any trains over the points, just in case I've forgotten it. And at the moment, it looks fine. Yeah, we're fine. We've got no trains anywhere near the points. So I'm going to turn it off. So there's a proper button to turn it off, and it says please wait, backing up important files, and it's gone. And as you notice, but the lights don't go off. So if you notice, the two aspect signals are still on, as is my signal box. And until I actually turn the power to the E-Link off, which I'm going to about do now, they won't go off. So they'll start dying any minute now. They hold it on for a little while. The signal box has gone off straight away. And they do actually take quite a while to die, actually, which I find surprising. But there we are. You've got a plethora of computers, Frank, by the sound of it. It's giving you your fix of trains, is it, Frank? Well, I'm glad I did it then. So it was well worth it. So the next thing to do is turn the lights off. That one, and that one. And then if I turn the chandeliers off, you can see what it's like with no lights on. So this has only basically got the fluorescent light that was originally in the thing. So you can actually still see it. And I suppose if I had lots of lights and that on the platforms and that and in the sheds, it would be quite a way to film, wouldn't it? But I don't really want to do that, I don't think. We'll see how we go, you know. So I'm gonna wrap this up now, peoples. It's coming up to 1:30, believe it or not. And I've enjoyed this. I hope you have as well. If you'd like to put in the comments if you'd like more like this, you know, just impromptu when I want to run the trains and you come along and for the ride, so to speak. I won't charge you a fare. You can come for nothing. Yeah, all right. So hope you're all right, Eric. I suppose you're off to bed now, are you? You're getting on for 1:30, 1:30, 1:30, 1:30, 1:30, 1:30 over there, isn't it? So yeah, it's getting probably towards your bedtime, is it? Oh, you got one from your job, you, Frank? All right. Hello, Paul Power. I'm just turned it all off, and I'm about to finish the stream. We've been on for 1 hour and 26 minutes. You can see the replay, can't you? And basically, it's what the title says. I just came up, wanted to play trains because there's no Tour de France on. It's finished. And I thought you might like to come along for the ride. So that's what I've tried to do. And obviously with a chat as well. And I think we had about 11 or 12 at the max, which is pretty good, isn't it? You know, you're in bed, Eric, are you? Right, okay. You're not twinned with Alan, are you? He's always in bed. I don't know. So bye, everybody. Bye, Neil. Bye, Eric. Bye, Paul. Bye, Frank. Anybody else? Bye, John. Bye, Trains Everywhere. Bye, Shoal. Oh, he's gone, I think, isn't he? Yeah, he's probably gone. Bye, Lee. Yeah, Wyvern's gone. Are you still there, Sholton Eastgate? If you are, bye-bye. I think that's about our lot, isn't it? I think anybody else? I'm going right the way back up. No, that's about it. Oh, are you with us still, Carl? I don't know. Anyway, bye-bye to you. And yeah, I think that's about it. Trains Everywhere. Bye. Is Peter still there? I don't know. No, he had to go and cook the dinner, didn't he? Yeah. He's probably halfway through that now, or even more. So I think that's about it. So I'm going to go, peoples. I'm going to go. So watch out for my next one. As I say, it might be a little while. I think probably what I might do is try and do a running session with this lot, you know, like I did with the last lot, because they're up here. And I have to cart them all the way up and down, you know, the stairs. So while they're here, I might as well use them. So see how we go. We can get a bit closer up, can't we? See how we go. So I'm about to end this broadcast, people. So I'll just go to the end of the comments to make sure I've not missed anything. And hopefully you've all gone back to do your proper jobs. Yeah, that's all right. Oh, you were still there, Carl. Well done. Good. I'm glad I found you. So I'm going. Bye. Bye-bye, everybody. And we're away.